Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on everything GeoFS. I haven't changed the channel name yet because I did not post the videos last week. This is one of the videos that I was supposed to post. So I will do another 2 videos today and another 2 videos tomorrow. So after that, after the 4th video, which will be tomorrow, I will be changing the channel name to Everything Geo-FS. So today we are back with another add-on, and this time I'm sure it works. It works every single time. So I'm here on the GeoFS page right now, but we're going to change to this. This is the first link. Not the first link, but it should say GeoFS Immersion in the description. Go to this description and look for GeoFS Immersion and you'll see it. And disclaimer, this only works on the Boeing 737. My, let's say, 5th favorite plane, aircraft, whatever. Anyway, this is a 1061 line piece of code. So let's go all the way to the bottom. So 1061. So we will copy this whole thing. Oh no. Whatever. Yep. Yeah. Here we are finally. Then we just have this whole thing copied. We need to copy it, but I'll tell you until what. And this will be linked in the description and also the GeoFS. Do not use beta version for this because it does not go well. So this is a bit laggy for some reason. The FPS is not the best, but it doesn't matter. Let's go down here. Up here. So it says up here, fix bug with reset. We are not going to copy that. We're just going to copy until GeoFS fly to equal to function. You can also start copying from there and go all the way to the bottom, but that's slower. Now let's Control C this. And now come here. And don't think it's going to go away. And yeah, so volume, I'm going to adjust my volume a bit. So don't worry. And it might be a bit hard to hear me talk, so I'll start talking louder when I turn on the GeoFS. Okay, let's press fly. Do not press fly beta because it does not work. It immediately says crash. Immediately crashes. Okay, so here we are. I choose WestJet, by the way, so yeah. Let's wait for it to load here. Let's see here. What is happening? Oh, right, I remember. I did a belly landing. Let's go to navigation. Go down there. Zoom in on the airport. And then press this and press takeoff. So here we are. As you can already see, I have a set up with Boeing 737 WestJet. So go to Boeing 737 WestJet. Any Boeing 737 works. At least the Boeing 737-700, but not the ones from Community contributed. So yeah. So the Boeing 737-700 WestJet. Okay, that's good. Let's turn on sound here. Another feature, I'm not going to be using this camera. I'm going to be using cockpit camera the whole time. Okay, anyway, let's go on to the installation. We have everything copied. So right next to talk, right click on this white, right click on this white, and then press inspect. I'm talking louder already because the volume is on. Now, let's see here. Press this, more tabs, and then go on to console. If you're using Google Chrome or your computer is bigger, the console might be seeable, so just saying. And then here, Control V it, and then press enter. Now immediately, the sound changed. That's magic. So let's go on to cockpit camera. If you listen closely, you can hear the background chatter and the babies crying and the difference in sound and all. And also another thing that is a wide option. Go to options, no pun intended, controls, configure. So down here, parking brake. Parking brake will originally say this semicolon or colon. I don't know what that's called, but it has to be that. But we're going to change that to P. So let's do that. And then save and close. Okay, parking brakes are on. I just reset that because it was turned. Okay, so now flaps. Flaps, click the flap button 4 times. I'll tell you what the flap button is. Right next to P, there are 2 buttons. On the right side, there are 2 buttons. On the top, there's a butterfly bracket, and on the bottom, there's this squarish bracket thing. You will have to press the open butterfly bracket / square bracket thing. So let's do that. You hear the sound, click. Now, let's reset that. So if you press it 8 times, that's landing flaps. Now, if you don't know, landing flaps are meant to slow down the aircraft, not lift it up. But takeoff flaps, on the other hand, are meant to make an aircraft easier to take off and increase lift. Then climbing flaps is just like 2 flaps. I think that's 30? I don't know. Maybe 15? 30 or 15, whatever. We are going to go all the way to 60. So basically, press the open flap down button 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Let's redo that. I messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Here flaps are like this. So let's go to wing cam. So this is okay. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Press it 5 times, not 4 times. If you press it 5 times, that's takeoff flaps. If you press it all the way, that's landing flaps. And then if you press it 3 times, that's climbing flaps. So we're going to have takeoff flaps. So let's do 5. That's good. Okay, let's go to cockpit cam back. And then take off the parking brakes and go full power to the engines. And I would advise one thing though, it's impossible to land with the cockpit view, especially on this aircraft. That was okay. Let's turn off the engine and reset that. Parking brakes on. Flaps are the same. Options. Since it's our first time doing this, options, controls, environment. Set environment manually. time of the day should be in the 00. Save and close that. Okay, good. Now we can take off the parking brakes. Flaps are already set. Full power to the engines. There we are. It's working. It's happening. And why is that guy landing without gear? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so right here though, it shouldn't be all the way down or all the way up. It should be right in the middle. The I don't know what they're called. Oh yeah, sorry, elevators. They're called the elevators. Now, once it reaches like 160 knots, it's gonna do the roll, and then now we've taken off. I increased the flaps 2 times for climbing flaps. As you know, 3 is climbing flaps. Then gear up. Let's hear the gear sound. You can't really hear it, but there's a sound for the gear. So that's going well. This is kind of a tutorial on how to fly the Boeing 737. Okay, now we'll leave it to the hands of autopilot. Let's not crash, please, autopilot. Oh, and by the way, okay, so this thing actually makes a noise when you're going too fast. When you reach over 440 knots, it makes a beep 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 noise. So yeah, and there's gonna be a part 2 for this video, by the way. Flaps up all the way. Yeah, another thing. This thing now has GeoFS commands. So it tells you the height. There's a flaps too low warning, and then there's a terrain, pull up, pew, terrain, pull up. There's that too, but that only is activated when the gear is down. And I'll just display that right now. Let's turn off autopilot, gear down, then watch. Oh, okay, I get it. I get one thing. Gear has to be fully down for that, and has to be, yeah, here. You hear that? That's it. Gear up so that we don't drag. And then let's go on to that again. Okay, so okay, come on. So we'll wait until the speed goes too high. So until then, I won't talk, just enjoy. And I'll also show you the directional sound, so just see it. Oh, and by the way, if this doesn't work in 10 seconds, then I will have to do this in the next video, which will be in about 30 minutes. So let's see here. Okay, so that didn't work. We didn't reach the time. So hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. Bye.